People always ask like what they mean. It's just the number of tattoos I have is the number of times my mom was like, "You'd be way more beautiful without those."
All right, she is one of the biggest stars in comedy. You see her on TikTok, you see her on X, you see her everywhere, and she's going to be coming to the Crystal Ballroom in Somerville. Show starts at 7:30 on Friday, and it's Natalie Cuomo. Natalie, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, hi, Joe. It's so great to see you.
It's been a long time, and we'll just get this right out. We'll just let everybody know on the front end. Natalie and I grew up together, and our moms are best friends. So it's been so cool to, from afar, watch your rise. You're doing so many incredible things. And, the funny thing, Natalie, is I actually wanted to start out because I saw your mom on July 4th, and I said to her what I say to her every single time I see her, and that she is the funniest person I know, maybe outside of you, but the funniest person I know. Do you agree with that statement? Or would you say that maybe you top her?
No, it's just so funny as a kid. Like people would say that to her and it would like piss me off. It would like really piss me off. And I'd be like, she's not funny.
But she is.
She is. She's really funny. And I think she's like a very silly person. And she's definitely a big reason why I'm the way that I am.
Yeah, as I said to you before we started, it almost all makes sense, right? Because you come from a funny background, but again, you've been doing so many great things. I know you've been to the Crystal Ballroom before. You've gotten a chance to survey so many different crowds. Is there anything different about a Massachusetts crowd?
Oh, wow. I mean, I feel like they're a really good crowd.
That's
They're
good.
supportive and really engaging. And last time I was there, I got to like meet them after the show and they were really fun. So, I mean, I think generally in bigger cities, you get a little bit of a different vibe than in rural areas. But yeah, I mean, I've only done a couple shows there, so I can't generalize too much.
And your comedy career, again, it just continues to grow and grow. Where do you feel like over the last year you've seen your comedy routine, all of that grow the most? Because I can imagine, and while in some ways it's linear, it's almost exponential at the same time too.
I feel like you grow the most like on the road. You just kind of find your voice the most there because you're doing longer sets and you're just, yeah, I think when you're on the road and doing longer sets, you really find your voice and your career is able to grow.
What made you, for those that might not know, that might be seeing you for the first time, I know it was first acting and then you decided you wanted to go the comedy route. What was it that prompted maybe the specific shift to what you're doing now?
I think that acting, comedy, there's just so much more autonomy. Like you can write your own script, you can create your own opportunities. And I kind of was just tired of like waiting around. And with comedy, you can really dictate your own future.
And what was cool too is that a lot of it started during COVID. And at one, maybe one side of people might be thinking, okay, that might be the toughest time to start a comedy career because the shows, you can't pack indoor places. Yet you found a way through so many different avenues like Twitch and again, doing it in so many different social media platforms. How did you kind of navigate, that setting to propel you to where you are now from that start?
I think just, comedy is like it's very addicting so that when everything shut down, all of the New York comics were like, we're still going to find a way to do things. So we found like rooftop shows, outdoor shows, Zoom shows, and you just kind of find a way to continue to build community, even though life throws obstacles in your way.
And what I love about your comedy is you draw so much on your own personal life in it. How do you decide, okay, this is worth kind of sharing with everybody and kind of, creating a laugh out of it. And then maybe this one's something I don't want to share with people. How does your creative process, when you do, as many comics do, they kind of draw on their own personal life. How do you kind of decide on, okay, this is something I want to share with a larger audience to get a laugh out of it?
I guess to me, anything's on the table as long as it makes people laugh. So I don't care anymore.
I love it. I love it. Now, one cool thing about having you on is you were part of a Paramount Plus show, Ink Master. And I wanted to ask about the tattoos because one, last time I saw you, I don't think you had any. So that
I
just
haven't
goes.
seen you in a
I know
while.
it's been a very long time. The second part of that is you talked about on the show, how your kind of journey with that has gone. What was the first tattoo that you saw in your life that inspired you to maybe one day want to get one?
Interesting. The first tattoo, that's so cool. No one's ever asked me that. That's a good question. I don't know. The first tattoo I saw, I really liked, I mean, as a kid, I really liked looking at henna tattoos that people had. I really liked patterns and stuff. And I didn't start out being really into American traditional tattoos. That was something I kind of discovered later on. I don't know. I don't know what the first tattoo I saw was that made me, it was just the idea in general of kind of like taking ownership over your body with tattoos.
What was the first one that you gave to yourself?
My friend in high school and I, we gave each other our initials.
With as many as you have, do you have a favorite one?
Definitely the ones that hurt the most, you wind up liking the best. You're like, I
Fair enough.
struggled for this.
Fair enough. I want to give Dan a shout out, your husband, Dan Lamort, and I know he's not going to be with you for the show that you have coming up in Somerville, but a really cool story because you guys are two comics and now you guys are married, and congratulations on that. What was the first joke that you heard him tell that you're like, that's really good? And I don't know if he has told you maybe the first one that you told that made him feel the same way.
Interesting. I feel like he has a lot of really funny jokes. I think, he has a funny joke about, I like his joke about like, well, I don't want to retell it and butcher it, I guess. But he has I don't want to, I guess I don't, he has funny jokes about like a car charging your phone and when it gets stuck down the side of the seat. I like that joke. That was one of the first ones that I heard. He has like a funny homeless joke. And yeah, his whole set is funny.
Has he ever shared with you maybe the first one that you told that like that kind of grabbed him?
Um, I know which jokes of mine he likes the most now, but I don't know like which one grabbed him in.
Gotcha. I bet it was all of them. Yeah. How much fun is it to be able to kind of share this lifestyle with him? Again, it's you for this show, but I know you guys travel together, and obviously you're scheduled the amazing places you get to travel. How nice is it to at times be able to share all that with him and be able to see all these new places while doing something you both love?
It's really cool. I feel really lucky. I'm really grateful. Comedy can be really lonely, so it's cool to be able to tour with someone, let alone your husband. So it's really awesome. I feel really lucky that we get to travel together. And I often find that when I'm alone, I don't really go out and see places as much as when I'm with him. We really explore and make the most of the trip.
I know your fans want to know what you have coming up because I know it's always a lot, and again, it's everywhere. What can you tell your fans about what to expect here from the future from you?
Okay, a lot of touring. It just doesn't seem to end, which is great. Very lucky, but very tired, but very lucky. And I'm working on writing like a collection of essays. So I really am excited about that.
I can't wait to see that come out. And again, we can't wait to have you here in Somerville. Crystal Ballroom coming up on Friday. Show starts at 7:30. Doors open at 6:30. I know you have a couple of opening acts as well. It should be a really fun show. Natalie, this has been so cool to catch up. Thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on all your success, and look forward to seeing you continue to make me laugh, which you do a lot. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. It's great to see you.